Hey everyone, I'm Melissa and I'm at Dragonman's, one of my favorite places. Most of you are watching videos on here about, Dragonman's machine shop and hot rods. And we also have a firearms store here, shooting ranges, paintball parks, and there is a military museum. So come on out, check us out. The museum does close though in a week, and then it'll be closed throughout the season for a couple of months until April. So everything else, though, is open year-round, Tuesday through Sunday, 9:30 to 4. Most of you have recognized me from the political gun videos that I used to make, like last session, and I plan to do that again this upcoming session. And it's really just to keep you guys informed on what's going on, if it has to do with gun laws. And while I don't love politics, I love keeping my parents' store going. So naturally, yeah, I definitely pay attention to that. And I like to educate you guys on what's going on so you know what to expect when you come into the gun store and nothing is a surprise to you. And hopefully get out and vote, try to let your voice be heard and all of that. But as much as I love making those videos, what I really love to talk about is guns and gun related stuff. And here I have a ton of suppressors. If any of you have come to talk to me about suppressors, you know that I could go on and on and on and talk about this all day long. So I'm not going to try to do that in this video. I'm just going to try to make it short and let you all know what's in stock here at Dragonman's. Now, I don't have everything that we have here on this table, so definitely come on in or give us a call. Okay, so let's get into it. Starting on the right-hand side, we have rugged suppressors. They have some of the, highest quality suppressors out there at the greatest price. Great customer service, and really have developed a really cool new technology. So this is their axial, it has their coaxial baffle system. So they're kind of hopping on the bandwagon of all the other companies doing the flow through technology. And this is now their first suppressor that does have that flow through sort of engineering where the pressures go forward instead of you feeling that blowback. Now, the great thing about this suppressor, and it is a 762, is one, it's decently affordable. It has a no-go and a go gauge, which most of their suppressors do, letting you know that the suppressor is on all the way so that you don't have any bad things happen while you're shooting. And also this is full auto rated or belt fed rated. So you can do as many mag dumps as you want with this thing, especially semi-automatic, and it will really hold up pretty well over time. And I just really love this one because it's super durable, really quiet, and really has checks off all the boxes. Then we have their Alaskan 360. It's a 7.62 caliber suppressor, really great for hunters out there looking for a, versatile suppressor that really delivers on the suppression rating. But the great thing about this one is it not only handles your rifle calibers, your 308, 300 blackout, your 7.62 calibers, and up to about 300 Win Mag, but it can also shoot 9mm through it. So it can handle the pressures of the rifle calibers and also has the bore diameter to handle a 9mm. If you want a proprietary 9mm suppressor, the best-selling suppressors that we have for 9mm are going to be the Obsidian 9s. I have them in black and FDE. They are modular, so you can shorten them, take off this top piece, take off the end cap, put it on the bottom portion, and now you have a shorter suppressor. It is direct thread compatible. If you need a piston, don't worry, we have them in stock, or we'll order them for you so that you can get exactly the thread pitch that you need. Also, if you're looking for a 45 caliber, then we have the Obsidian 45s in stock as well. Great all-around 45 suppressor, and just really delivers on, suppression, modularity, price, quality. Rugged has awesome customer service, so you really can't go wrong when you buy a Rugged suppressor. And also their Oculus is modular in the 22, so those are great too. All right, I do have a lot of Q trash pandas in stock. If you're looking for those, awesome suppressor. It takes the Q cherry bombs, and this is, definitely been a good selling suppressor for us for like the last, few years. Q makes some really cool stuff, and they just came out with their Southpaw. And I ordered some. They're not here yet, but it is a dedicated 5.56 suppressor, and it currently has a free tax stamp. So if you're looking for one of those, give me a call, put a deposit down. You can have one of the ones coming in, and then you get the free tax stamp, so you don't have to wait until January to file. All right, moving on with the promos in mind, I'm just going to talk about JK suppressors, because if you don't make it to the end of the video, I want you to hear the promotion that JK is running throughout the entire month of November, which is if you buy any JK suppressor, any of your local dealers, you know, Dragonman's, then you'll get a free CCX 9mm suppressor with it. So really cool. I have the 12 gauge suppressor in stock, the SGX12, and then I also have the PCX45 and the VERS36 So these are going to be very modular. You can take off each of the baffles, make them as short as you want, as long as you want. And the great thing about it is if you buy it, you get a free suppressor with it. You can wait till January to file. They're not covering the tax stamp. So get that free suppressor, get the free tax stamp in January, and you got everything for free. It's really a no-brainer, and these are also going to be on sale. So come and get the JK suppressors while you can. All right, Hux Works, really quickly, they have a free tax stamp on their Flow 762 TIs. So they are great for, you know, 308 and all of your higher calibers, even 556. So free tax stamp on those if you're looking for them. I also have the Range 36 in stock, 762 suppressor as well, but a little bit thinner and longer. It has more baffle systems than maybe the Huxwrx Flow. So a little bit higher suppression rating, and it also handles 9mm. So kind of like the Alaskan with Rugged, this one can handle, has the bore diameter for 9mm. Then we have a Ventum in stock. This is great for like your 762 by 39 AK even. It can be hub compatible, so you can just find a hub compatible muzzle device and then just really thread this onto that. And it's really great for a lot of different calibers. We also have them in stock in a 556 dedicated Ventum. The Flow 9 is going to be another great 9mm suppressor. It's not modular like the Obsidian 9, but it does definitely deliver on suppression rating. It's thin, it's lightweight. And the cool thing about the Flow 9 is it can shoot 300 blackout through it. So it can handle the pressures of 300 blackout. So get some subs and it's a really great time. I have a Flow 556K. So if you're looking for a dedicated 556 can for your, you know, your rifle, don't want a lot of length to add to it, but you want some suppression that's dedicated 556. The Flow 556K is a great option for you. Diligent Defense. I love this company because they're super light cans and they are very cost effective and also super quiet. So some of the lightest and quietest suppressors on the market. Now, they've come out with some new suppressors lately, but one of my favorite suppressors is going to be like their legacy STI. So the Enticer STI is, you know, only this long. S does stand for short. They have an LTI that's going to be longer, more baffles, great for hunting caliber rifles, stuff like that. But the STI, it is titanium. The TI does stand for that, but it's really, really quiet. So if you're not someone that wants to go and do like shooting competitions or gets really excited on the range, or you just want to dump your whole mag, because this will heat up a lot quicker than the stainless steel, but it's going to be really, really quiet. And if you just want to shoot for fun and or you know go to the range and not completely dump your mag, because ammo is expensive anyways, so don't get too crazy. The STI is going to be a great option for you. It's hub compatible, or you can do direct thread. We have the hub adapters in stock and the muzzle brakes that go with the hub adapters. So they also came out with the Enticer S, which is going to be stainless steel. So if you want this exact length, but you want to do those mag dumps, just get the Enticer S. Then they also have the Wolf Hunter, which is going to be a dedicated like 6mm suppressor. That's going to be for like dedicated hunters. And that is going to be like Dead Air's Lazarus that I'll talk about here in a minute. And Diligent Defense came out with recently their DTF. So it's going to be, I don't know where they come up with these names, but it's going to be an 8.6 or a 338 Lapua suppressor. So 8.6 blackout, you can handle that. And it will come in a longer version or a shorter version. So the DTF LTI is going to be longer titanium. The STI is going to be shorter titanium. Now, the cool thing about the DTFs is they can also handle things like 357 or 9mm. So if you're really looking for like a lever gun for that 357, you know, check out the DTF. And also you can check out the Dead Air Primal as well if you're looking for that. But if you have a 338 Lapua, like the DTF is your suppressor that you need in your life. All right, moving on to Dead Air. So, you know, their most popular suppressor for years was their Sandman S. and people loved them. I actually own one. But I think negative feedback that they were getting was that, you know, it wasn't hub compatible. Everyone's going to hub. It wasn't flow through now. It was really heavy. So all of these things. So they finally came out with the Sandman X, which is still a little heavy, to be honest with you, but it has their new technology. So it's going to be more of like that vented technology. And also you can use a muzzle brake, or it can be hub compatible now. So it just has a lot more versatility as far as mounting options. So a great all-around suppressor. And then if you don't want that weight of it, you can go with now their TI XC, so the Nomad TI XC, which does come in black or gray. And these are really, really light. This is going to be for your hunter for sure, or your you know, guy at the range who's just kind of going there to really practice accuracy, go with his rifle and just have some fun and not have a really heavy rifle. So the Nomad X TI XCs are going to be an awesome option for that. Okay, last couple that I have on the table, then I will end this so it's not super long, but I do get some Thunderbeast suppressors in occasionally. They're usually back ordered, but this is a 6.5. I think the Ultra Tac 7. So I have one of these in stock. If you want it, come get it. I'll give you a great price on it. Not because it's not moving or anything like that, but because we usually beat most people's prices in general. And it's also lower sales tax out here, so as opposed to in the city. So come out and see us, and then if you live out of state, we can just ship this to a local dealer and you can do all the paperwork there. Thunderbeast makes some really, really great suppressors. The engineering, the technology behind it, it just blows my mind. I don't know what they're doing to create like such quiet suppressors, but they really get the job done. So if you can find a Thunderbeast suppressor, definitely, you know, buy it if you have the chance, if that's what you're looking for. Another great company that I like is going to be Allen Engineering. So you may have not heard of this company because they kind of are like a niche suppressor company and for a niche market, but they make the over-the-barrel suppressors. So if you look at this gun behind me, you can get like that Gordon carbine look. Now, they are a little bit you know, I don't want to say complicated because it's really not, but you essentially need this locking collar in the back and it has to fit over your barrel. So if you get one, just make sure that you measure it and you let the guys know which one you need to order, or send them your measurements and they'll send you the correct one. So that collar will essentially hold this suppressor in place to where this thing is not coming off. So the military used them for quite some time because they were so durable and really had no issues with, you know, the attachment operations of it. So really cool stuff. And if you think about it, so it looks like a really big suppressor, but it goes over the barrel. So once it goes over the barrel, it's really only about that long. So kind of cool. Definitely check them out. We have the AAM5 in stock, and we also have the M4s in stock. So come down, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have on Allen Engineering because their stuff is really, really cool. And those guys definitely know what they're doing over there. Last but not least, I have some Energetic Armament suppressors. This is a great company. They put a lot of work into what they do. I have a couple of their suppressors in stock, so like the Peak 30s, the Sonus Ks. So the Sonus 9Ks are going to be a great 9mm suppressor. It's super short. I think we put one on the Kuna, the Springfield Armory Kuna, and it was really quiet. If you go back, you know, find me on Instagram, modern_defense, you'll see that video, and it was really quiet and did not add on a lot of bulkiness. It was just, you know, exactly what you would need on like a shorter like PCC variation type of platform. We also have silencer code like 46Ms in. We have silencer code 36Ms as well, and really just a lot of other suppressors. So come down and see us. B&T has a lot of promos going on right now with free tax stamps with their print RBSs and a couple of other suppressors. So I will try to put all those promos in the description below. All right, but yeah, come out and see us. If you have any questions on the suppressor buying process, we make it super easy down here at Dragonman's. We run you through the kiosk, we set up your account, we take your fingerprints in-house, we take your photograph here in the store, and before you know it, you know, 20 minutes later, you're already on your way to owning your next suppressor. So definitely come take advantage of what's in stock. If you wait till January, your suppressor may not be here potentially. So, you know, I don't know what the future is going to look like, but definitely come in 9:30 to 4, Tuesday through Sunday. And if you have any questions on pricing or just availability of certain things that I didn't mention in this video, give us a call, 719-683-2200. And hopefully we see you out here shooting. Come back for the last. We have a Friday, Sunday, and Veterans Day museum tour at 10 a.m. Don't miss it. And thanks for watching.